Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Skill37, and in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a little update on what I've been playing, and a big thank you for all your support on my weight loss video. I cannot believe how many positive responses I've been getting. I got a lot of personal messages here on YouTube, PSN, and Xbox Live. People showing their support, sharing their stories with me, talking about how they're going to start losing weight and whatnot, and how I'm an inspiration to them. And that's just real fucking cool because, I'm glad that someone like me, who just like some random guy on YouTube that curses a lot in front of the camera, can be an inspiration to you to lose weight. So that is, really appreciated. Keep up the good work, guys. Like I said in my last video, I'm willing to help you in any way I can. I send people my daily plans, what I eat and shit. And it's really simple. I mean, losing weight, it's tough, but it's just a mental game. As long as you want it, you can get it. In my last video, I stated I was 274. I had lost like over 25 pounds. Now I'm 268. A big improvement for 1 week, and hopefully in the next month I'll lose 8 more pounds, be at that 260 mark, and I'll progress. 5 pounds and up per month. I mean, once you lose that water weight, it gets really hard to lose weight because I was losing weight like nothing. Like every week I was burning mad pounds. Now I'm at the point where if I burn a pound or two, it's like an achievement. Because like once you lose the water weight, losing regular weight is fucking hard because you got to really plan out what the fuck you eat. I mean, you don't just burn calories, you got to eat too, and believe it or not, you got to eat more often, just in smaller portions though, to lose weight. And if you don't eat, you'll actually have a hard time losing weight because your body enters a fucking safe mode and shit. But now I'm completely deterring from the point of the video, whatever. But like I said, if you want some advice on what I do or what I have learned thus far, feel free to send me a message on Xbox Live and PSN. My gamer tag or PSN ID is LOLskilled87. I'll leave a fucking tag on because people bitch about they can't understand me when I talk, and I talk too fucking fast because I'm from New Jersey, or apparently people think I'm from New York. Well, I'm not from fucking New York. Whatever. Yeah, thanks for the support. Woo! What I've been playing. Dragon Quest IX on the DS. One of the most addicting fucking games I have played since Demon's Souls. And Demon's Souls is fucking addicting. This game is out because it's really old school. It's challenging, but it's also really colorful. It's nice, relaxing. I like the soundtrack. There's no voice acting in the game, which really fucking sucks. The game has a really old school RPG approach. The save system kind of sucks, but it's one of those games where you go from town to town, do a good deed, save this, save that, and progress to the next town. The only thing I do not like about Dragon Quest IX is the game does a very poor job at explaining to you where the fuck you go next. Like you'll spend hours on this quest, and when you finally, save this town from this and that, you get your little fucking high five, and then like the game does zero. It fails to give you any form or hint on what your next location is. So you'll be like me on your little DS, like spending like an hour trying to figure out where the fuck to go next, and it's really annoying. Fuck. I'm still trying to beat Final Fantasy IV on the DS. This is a tough game. I like it a lot though. I like Final Fantasy games that don't hold your hand. I like Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13, I like it a lot. I like the characters and story, but the game holds your hand way too much. It's like impossible to fucking die in that game. And Final Fantasy for the DS is challenging. They remade the entire game with better graphics and good voice acting. Very fun game, very fun game. I have to go back to this game. I have not played this game for a while now, mainly because I don't like the PSP. I hate the fact that it has so many fucking games that would be so much better with a second analog stick. There are too many games on the PSP that rely on using the face buttons to rotate the camera, and it just fucking sucks. And don't tell me to adjust and this and that, whatever. It fucking sucks, and you know it. Whatever. For those who are familiar with me, I'm a big FPS fanatic, and one of my favorite FPS series is Fear. Fear 1 was one of my first Xbox 360 games. Even though the graphics were fucking horrible, I love the mix of a modern day FPS with little horror aspects. Like 90% of the game, you're fighting soldiers and shit with the slow motion action, with the crazy blood splatter and this and that. And then once in a while, ammo will come out, spook the fuck out of you. It'll turn into like a horror game for like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it'll go right back to an action game. I love that aspect. And Fear 1 Online was one of my favorite games when I was rocking the 360 only before I got the PS3. So then I'm in Best Buy with a couple friends of mine, and I see this, Fear 2 for the 360 for 20 bucks. Immediately jumped on it. I don't know why I skipped this game. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to review this game, but I will say this. Fear 2 Online really fucking sucks. what the benefit about buying a multi-platform game on a 360 is that multi-platform games on the 360 are pretty much always going to be alive, unlike the PS3, where unless it's an exclusive or it's Call of Duty, the game's usually going to be dead. As with Fear 2, there is still a strong crowd in the online community, but unlike Fear 1, the online really fucking sucked. It's hard to explain. It's really glitchy, it's laggy, and it's like for every step you take 2 steps back. The game's just really glitchy online. But it's the complete fucking opposite for the campaign, because the campaign is awesome. I love the blur effects of the campaign, lots of action, tons of guns. I love the fact that Fear utilizes so many different guns. The so much action is beast. You can jump kick, you can slide. The melee system is pretty cool. You got a fucking laser gun. That's all you need to know about this game. It's a fucking laser gun, alright? $20 and you have the laser. This game is gory as shit. It has a couple scares here and there, but it's mainly a straightforward action FPS. Do not skip Fear 2. Alright, if you have been contemplating about getting Fear 2 for the PS3, Xbox 360, definitely jump on this shit. It's $20 wherever you go. Now, for those who are wondering about it being good on the PS3, we all know that Fear 1, as a port to the PS3, was horrible as shit. It is to this day one of the worst ports to the PS3 ever, Fear 1. But it is kind of like the opposite for Fear 2. Fear 2 was handled better. Fear 2 and the PS3 is alright. But if, let's be honest, if you have the choice between the PS3 or the Xbox 360, pick up Fear 2 for the Xbox 360, because, let's just be real here. 90% of multi-platform games are better than 360. Argue that all you want, faggots. It's just fucking true. Get over it. Here's a little fucking rare gem that I cannot believe, more people aren't talking about this shit. Singularity. I beat this game for the second time today on hard mode. I have all the trophies for the single player, and I'm going to start working on the multiplayer trophies. This game is the coolest mix of Call of Duty meets Bioshock. Yes, Call of Duty meets Bioshock. Graphics are pretty damn sharp, and it's running on the Unreal Engine, and it runs as smooth as butter on the PS3. The trophies are addicting, the campaign's fucking great, and it's long too. And I was talking to the Anti-Mart about this. It really feels like an old school PC first-person shooter. It's kind of like Wolfenstein. The majority of the game, you're fighting monsters and soldiers and shit. The controls are great. Sound effects are great. The use of reverting time. You have this little glove on you. What is it called? A TMV, whatever the fuck it's called. I forgot. I beat it twice. I forgot. I'm retarded. And, you can just... You go up to like a wall and you click it with L2 and it just deteriorates. And then you can reverse the effect and put it back to normal. It's awesome. The mechanics in this game are strong. Lots of cool weapons. The only thing that sucks about the campaign is the ending's gay as shit. Even though there's 3 of them, they're just gay as shit. And whoever designed the levels, like how you progress, should be fucking fired. I don't know. It's like 2010, and developers are still using this dumb approach where they don't allow you to backtrack. And this is the kind of game where when you progress forward, doors behind you close, and you can't backtrack. Like if you miss something for an achievement, you can't get it. And this game lacks a mission select feature. What the fuck? The online is a little laggy, but that's to be expected from a game that just came out. And the frame rate on online only, the frame rate dips here and there when there's a lot of chaos on the screen. But the online is different. There's only 2 modes: Extermination and Team Deathmatch, I think it's called. Team Deathmatch is self-explanatory. Extermination is humans versus monsters. And it's the monsters' jobs to keep the human soldiers from taking over these 3 little bases. And it's very simple. It's like domination in a sense, but it's 1 area per time. 2 rounds for that shit, and 2 rounds for Team Deathmatch. There's only 2 game modes in this game, and I think it's really good. Unlike, I don't like when games that aren't really popular at all or don't sell at all have an exaggerated amount of game modes as if they're fucking Call of Duty. Only the Call of Duty franchise can really get that off. We have like 20 game modes, and every fucking game mode has like 10,000 people playing. Singularity only has 2 game modes, so even though the community is kind of weak online, you can still get into a game. But yeah, that's my little quick review for the game. You'll definitely dig the game. I got all the single player trophies, beat it twice. Hard mode isn't even that hard. I give this game a 7 out of 10. Definitely rent this shit. Do not buy it because you will beat it in one sitting, but it is fucking fun. So definitely check out that fucking game, Singularity. Fuck. That's my favorite word, I know. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you once again for the continued support with the weight loss. And to all my fellow fat fucks, let's burn this shit, bitch. Yeah.